Yeah, so I just refreshed the page and they have this brand new design of Scaramouche here. You can see this is his old Scaramouche Kunikazushi form. He's like dissolving and like breaking down. It's kind of like he's throwing away his old self and he's embracing his new self, being his Wanderer version. I don't really know what he's going to go by, if it's just going to be Wanderer or if he's going to develop a new identity over the course of the quest, but I think this artwork looks beautiful. All senses clear, all existence void. So this definitely seems like a new slate for Scaramouche at this point. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another Genshin Impact reaction video. We are live at the crack of dawn. It is almost 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, live at my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/MurderofBirds, and we are live for the version 3.3 live stream special program for Genshin. I'm actually like super hyped. I'm super excited. This artwork looks phenomenal. Scaramouche is finally here after 2 years, or the Wanderer, I should say. Like we're obviously going to be exploring what the Wanderer means for this character, or for the new identity of the character formerly known as Scaramouche Kunikazushi. We're just coming off of the tail end of a phenomenal 5-part Archon quest, freeing Nahida, kind of reforming the academia from the inside out, and just all of the content for the last 3 patches have been phenomenal. It's also kind of crazy because like I really can't foresee what this patch is going to entail, because the last 3 patches was incredibly dense with all of the Aranara content, the desert content, and the Archon quest content as well, along with all the new characters that were included. So like outside of the card game, Scaramouche story quest, and maybe a Faruzan hangout, I really don't know what this patch is going to entail. Personally, I'm all right if it's a short patch, because like I said, like we just finished up the desert lore, we just finished up the Archon quest. I'm wrapping up the frenzy, the fabulous fungi frenzy event this weekend, and so I could use like a lighter patch to kind of like recalibrate getting back to the 6-week schedule, and also focusing on like some more reading lore for like weapons and artifacts and things of that nature. But yeah, I'm super excited. I'm planning on getting Scaramouche, or the Wanderer, I should say, Animo character. I'm really interested to see story-wise how it's contextual with Nahida, how it's contextual with like him as a character, and like maybe a redemption of some sort, or not even a redemption, but just kind of like a self-discovery kind of thing. Because I feel like Scaramouche, I think Scaramouche's whole storyline is just like he's misunderstood himself, and he's misunderstood his purpose in the world. Realistically, I think he just lost his purpose. Like he doesn't have the gnosis, he doesn't have this plan of being a divine being anymore, and like I feel like he just has a lot of self-loathing. Like he hates himself, he hates what it means to be like a human, like in having that connection despite him being a puppet. I just feel like it's going to be like a self-discovery kind of thing. I don't think it's necessarily going to absolve him of his actions, despite him not really understanding the gravity of the situation that he has put himself in by joining the Fatui and doing all the things that he's done. I don't really know. I'm not really here to argue that, like whether or not it's a good choice for his character. But yeah, very excited to see where it goes, and I hope you guys are too.
I'm Max Middleman, and this is the Genshin Impact version 3.3 special program. Let's roll the version 3.3 trailer.
Ito's just freaking one-man armying it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. The trailer. Yow! Oh?
A friendly word of advice. Test of courage events tend to give rise to a variety of strange
the Shrine Maidens
stories.
We're in Chinju Forest.
So please, be sure to exercise caution.
Whoa! Okay, buddy.
How was that?
Ito's gonna be in the event! Let's go!
Who goes there?
So is this
Spook,
really a
join me
here?
up!
Why does my
Yo,
dad
all the
have to be
Inazuma
here,
characters!
Are you talking to me?
Nani the fuck? Monka W? Who the fuck is that?
Jester, I have completed the task you gave me.
He's not.
From this day forth, Balladeer and Kabuki Mono will cease to exist.
Did you really think you'd
Dottore
be able to
still
see
here?
through my plan?
Dottore.
Wait, Dottore's affecting Scaramouche?
Dottore!
Oh my
In
god.
that case, I'll take some time for myself now.
Yo! Look at him! I mean, it makes sense, right? Like, I'm pretty sure Dottore's the one that helped unlock Scaramouche's potential. What the hell is that? This man's like flying! Wow, look at him. I can't believe Dottoro's still gonna be a part of it. Faruzan too, nice. Another. Okay, okay. Oh, she looks cool. Okay, so she's a bow user. I didn't see what Scaramouche was. Is he Catalyst? He's like doing a bunch of animal flying shit.
The mere fact of your utility does not make you indestructible.
Oh my god. Is Dottori gonna fight Scara now? Because he's like basically gone AWOL. Oh my god. Bro, what the fuck is this patch? We're getting an Inazuma event in Chinju Forest. A bunch of spooky shit. Some crazy ghost girl. Yoimiya's in there. Goro's in there. Ito's in there. And then they shift to like some crazy like celestial like tree. I don't know if it's like an Irminsul tree or something. Oh my god. Where's the TCG? They're gonna talk about that, of course. But like, that's not the main. That was like story content. That's like Scaramouche story. Dottori Omega form is still in here. I thought he was just like scot-free, but that might be like an internal battle that Scar is having, or the Wanderer is having, right? Because they mentioned that he got into the hands of the Fatui and then they untapped his oh, also get your codes, by the way. Oh, hold on, get your codes, by the way, just so everyone make sure you guys get your codes. Make sure you get your codes. I'm gonna keep talking.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the Genshin Impact version 3.3 special program.
Let's go.
I'm your host, Sarah Miller-Cruz, the voice of Lumine in Genshin Impact.
Let's go. Finally, spreading the love.
Max, the one and only middleman voice of the one and only Arataki Ito.
Yeah.
And I'm Patrick Pedraza, voice of the Wanderer.
AKA Scaramouche, AKA Kunikazushi. Yeah, he seems like he's gonna have an internal struggle with his new identity based on like, I guess, how he was programmed or his power was untapped by Dottore. So yeah, there was like Irminsul. You guys didn't see that tree? That looks like an Irminsul type tree.
Following the story's development, Scaramouche is still in Nahida's custody. So I bet the question everyone's wanting to know is how he'll become the Wanderer.
Yes,
yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
If you're interested, then be sure to play through the Archon Quest interlude
it's an Archon Quest!
of Genesis.
It's not an event content. Like, thank God.
Like that? How about some hints? Come on, please, please.
All right.
Oh, nice. Thank God.
Here's a little preview from the quest.
Okay. Yeah, see, that's like a new Irminsul.
People at the Academia today talking about an essay. Turns out their topic was about the Tatarasuna incident.
Holy
From what
shit.
They were saying, it sounded like lots of Tatarasuna's history is still unexplained. And most of the information we have now is just from people filling the gaps with their imagination.
Okay.
At least that's what they...
Dude, look at this.
Well, they guessed right about one thing.
Oh, Nahida?
Tatarasuna was sabotaged.
Oh.
Oh.
So is that referring to like the Mikage furnace and all that?
I guess we'll have to see.
It
is interesting.
Sabotage.
The Traveler, Nahida, and
was
Scaramouche
Dottore like
together
was
so
Scaramouche like?
Yeah, but in this interlude chapter, Nahida will task
I
the
wonder
Traveler
if
and
they
Paimon
knew of
with keeping an eye on
Scaramouche and they
while we
like
go with
pushed him
into Irminsul in search
to
of
the point where he willingly joined them. Like, what if everything? What if all of his experiences were doctored? You know what I mean? Like, what if he had no control over the things that were happening to him?
I'm liking Scaramouche's new style.
Interesting.
Sharp.
Heck yeah, always.
Yeah, he was basically groomed by Dottore, essentially, I think.
Point, he's known
That's
by
the vibe
a
I'm getting right now.
different name, the Wanderer. I love that name.
Okay, so I know I'm not the only one who's curious about what happened. I mean, it looks like he's really changed a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
Damn, that means Dottore's getting all of our hate for Scaramouche is just gonna transfer to Dottore now. True redemption. I just had an epiphany. Remember how they mentioned that Scaramouche's whole situation at Tatarasuna was sabotage? He's having this whole conflict with Dottore in the Archon Quest interlude, and I feel like that's because Dottore is partially responsible for awakening the puppet side of Scaramouche, like unlocking his latent powers. Does that mean Dottore is several hundred years old? Because Scaramouche, I think, is like 200-300 years old, actually. And I remember specifically mentioning in the manga, Yo, I'm dead ass, bro. I remember in the manga, my chat fucking gaslit me. My chat was like, but Arnold, Dotori would have had to have been hundreds of years old. And I was like, yeah, chat, you're probably right. And then we find out that motherfuckers like La Signora are like 500 years old. Basically, what I was getting at is I was wondering if Dotori was like older than he appears. And like chat at the time, and none of us had any indication that anyone was that old. I don't know the first character. Signora might have been, because Signora was the Crimson Witch and she was several hundred years old. But like basically what I'm getting at is I thought Dotori was way older and he might have had something to do with like the past, but because that would have had to have been several hundred years ago, I was like, oh, I guess that doesn't make sense. But now it seems like Dotori might have had a hand in Scaramouche's upbringing, or like grooming Scaramouche, who was several hundred years old back then, during like the early generation of Kaede Harakazuha's family line with Niwa and whatnot. You know what I mean? I remember saying that. I remember my chat convincing me that that couldn't be possible because Dotori would have to be hundreds of years old and there's no way that that was possible. And I was like, yeah, you're probably right. And now I feel a little jaded about that.
We'll leave the rest for travelers to discover themselves.
Oh my god, another Archon quest? Where's Dane?
Going to be a new playable character in version 3.3.
Okay,
so
I'm excited to learn about what his movesets are like. Let's see how he performs.
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
Okay, so he still seems like a little sassy. Dude, look at what the hell he's got to be. He looks like a catalyst user. I don't see a weapon on him. That okay.
All right.
He's actually still a little shit.
Help introduce the Wanderer for us.
Jesus.
User.
Oh, so he is a catalyst.
Vision.
Okay.
So he uses wind blades to perform normal attacks.
Damn, no wonder Aether's not here. They replaced him.
Not the same as the Traveler's wind blade, though. So, as everyone probably already noticed, the Wanderer
what the hell? He can fly? Okay, he's actually really good for exploration automatically.
So, the Wanderer's normal and charge attacks will be converted into Kugo, Fushudan, and Kugu Tofukai, respectively.
Dude, this man's literally an action. Yeah, you wanted to be a god, now you are one.
And he can remain hovering for a certain duration.
That looks so cool!
While hovering, the Wanderer constantly consumes Kuguryoku points to maintain his hovering state.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, he's got like his own stamina.
If he doesn't move or attack, hovering will still consume Kuguryoku.
Yeah, so he basically has the hovering stamina.
So this mechanic works.
Dude, that's really good for exploration. Gliding truly is faster now. All right, so looks like Viridescent. We might be going Viridescent for him. They might actually have a new artifact set for him too, because it's been a while since it's been 3 patches and we haven't gotten a new artifact domain.
All right, this brings us to the Wanderer's elemental burst.
This man's got a step on me burst.
So check this out. Upon unleashing his burst, he compresses the atmosphere and stomps it down toward the enemy.
My god, literally step on me.
This stomping animation is a little aggressive.
Yeah, but it's cool.
Yeah.
I know. And
you've awakened something in your community. He's got the same talent effect as A, but for bows and catalysts. Hers are swords and polearms.
I'm old now, so every other phrase escapes my ears. Try calling me Madam Faruzan.
Madam Faruzan. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. A researcher from 100 years ago. How old is this girl? What the hell? She looks young AF.
So even though
wow,
she looks
100 years ago,
she's actually an old person. Like, where's my teeth?
Well, she's not that old.
Not that old. She's 100 at least.
It's safe to say that Faruzan is way older than most people in Tibet. Faruzan works in the academia's Haravatar Darshan and has been a hairband, which roughly means mentor, for over a century.
So I bet everyone out there is wondering if she's also some kind of creature blessed with long life, you know? Like Klee?
Yeah, like Klee?
No, she's actually just your regular, typical human being.
Oh.
Well, maybe not so typical.
Okay.
About 100 years ago, Faruzan was an undisputed genius, traveling all around Sumeru and solving many puzzles and mysteries. The notes she left behind eventually became the basis of mechanical research for later
Is she a machine then?
Whoa,
did she like turn herself into a machine?
Amazing.
She's the enigmatic
but
mechanist.
Later, she accidentally stumbled into some ruins while trying to solve a puzzle. There, she encountered some strange phenomenon which stopped her from aging and was trapped there for nearly 100 years.
What the hell?
She eventually solved the puzzle and was able to finally return to Sumeru.
I see. Okay.
Can you imagine?
So she was cursed. I'm interested in her lore now, especially if they talk about how that happened to her. My God, yeah, that's like the Dainsleif curse. Dainsleif doesn't age either. Oh my God. Chat, this isn't good. We're getting into dangerous territory.
100 years have passed, yet there hasn't been any change to those dumb rules at the academia.
Damn, those fucking boomers. They haven't changed in 100 years. Yeah, she's a bow user, so I wonder how she's gonna work. I wonder if there's gonna be any synergy with her and the Wanderer, since they're both Animo.
Her elemental skill deploys a polyhedron that deals damage to enemies. After using her skill, her next aimed shot will become a special attack that creates a vortex.
More like Kujo-Sara? Yeah, that too, actually. Kujo-Sara.
1 minute she's here, the next she's Polygon for 100 years.
I fucking hate you, Ito. She's Polygon. Oh my God. I love Max. He's so great. He's a good time.
When a team member uses normal, charged, or plunging attacks, elemental skills, or elemental bursts to deal animo damage to an enemy,
nice.
The damage will increase based on Farazan's base attack.
Yeah. Oh, so stack her with attack and she'll buff Scaramouche. She'll buff the Wanderer. Nice. So she's basically an animal support. Nice.
So the big question is, when can travelers expect to get these new characters?
3.3. Oh yeah, the banner. Please have her on the banner with Scaramouche. Please have her on the banner with Scaramouche. Please have her on the banner with Scaramouche.
3.3, the Wanderer and Arataki Ito will be available via their own event wishes.
Obviously.
Farazan will also be making her debut in these event wishes.
Let's go!
In the later part of version 3.3,
oh
we'll
shit!
Be seeing rerun event wishes for both
okay,
the
obviously
Rain
mother
Shogun
and or sister and brother, mother and
the
son.
New 5-star catalyst
Let's
will be appearing in a new weapon.
In version 3.3, 2 brand new artifact series will become
new
available.
artifacts.
So travelers should be sure to check out the corresponding domain.
Woo!
Holy shit. Okay, a new animal build and another EM build. Oh, that one's with a Dendro reaction. All right, I gotta farm those then. That seems like it's gonna be the new build for, that's gonna be the new artifact set for the new Animo characters. Nice. Okay, so this is the event. Oh, a new weapon. It's like an umbrella. The ever so informed Paimon. Damn.
You must be here to participate in the test of courage. I can already see a dark aura surrounding the two of you.
Uh-oh.
If you carelessly go running into the event, all it'll take is one little misstep, and the darkness will swallow you up. Some strange and unusual things may occur along the way.
Yeah, who's this girl? Who's this woman?
If you can't handle it, you may withdraw from the event at any time. This is your last
What the
chance.
fuck?
I'll count it down. 3.
She looks so weird.
2,
That's so freaking...
1.
That's so
Welcome to the
scary.
test of courage. Enter at your own risk.
Oh no, it's Brick Breaker. Okay, Genshin's literally copying every game in history. They just copied Pokemon and now Brick Breaker. Bruh. Hey, hey, I like Brick Breaker games, okay? I used to play a lot of Brick Breaker as a kid. I need a light patch, honestly. Like, after the last 3, I need a little break.
Also, travelers will have the option of teaming up and playing the event together.
Wait, that's way too dang. You can do this in co-op? Alright, that's way too dang, bro.
So next up, we have a race event called Across the Wilderness.
I'm fast as fuck, boy!
Your objective, collecting balloons.
Oh, we're going back to Mondstadt. Yeah, you want to get the Wanderer. They just fucking pimped him out. Damn, bro, actually pay to win.
On the traits and terrain.
Yo, when in doubt, bring Kazuha. I'm just saying. That's
Everyone's
good.
favorite game of hide and seek is back with the Windtrace
Yo,
event.
Windtrace Sumeru Edition. Let's go.
And I, for one, am
this is the third rerun of this. Yeah, so they're rerunning this once per region. Good shit.
Some travelers may remember playing as the rebels and getting caught early in the game.
Yeah.
Once that would happen, all you could do was spectate.
Oh, wait, can you get a chance to come back in the game?
But this time around, once you're caught, you'll still be able to participate in the match, even in observer mode.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Once you're in observer mode, you can't be seen by other players and will receive the illusory beacon skill.
Oh.
This skill will allow you to place a random beacon to confuse the hunter. If your beacon successfully tricks the hunter and is destroyed, then the hunter will suffer an obscured vision.
Oh, that's so good. So you
even
can have a
after
chance
you've
of
been
helping your
captured,
other
you can
teammates
be like
win.
A little ghost, trying to help your teammates by disrupting the hunter.
Good shit.
That's pretty fun. And
that's
at least
also
you won't have to
pretty
sit there
freaking.
And just watch the
that's
rest
also
of the match
kind of
anymore.
toxic.
Exactly, but
the rebels will be able to use an all-new concealing beacon skill. This skill
Wait, is that
will
an
allow you to
AoE?
deploy a beacon for a set duration and remain invisible while you're around that beacon.
An invisible AoE. Okay, you know what? The Rebels are actually kind of goated now. Holy shit. Oh, Misty Dungeons Sumeru Desert Edition. Let's go. Misty Dungeon's always a bop. You get to play as some new characters and do some combat. Where's TCG? The event, the patch isn't done yet.
Yeah,
They're probably still going to talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, this is all good stuff.
In addition to the new version's limited time
Yeah,
events,
be
version
patient,
3.3
chat.
will also be
Okay?
adding a new
Be
permanent
patient. God damn it.
Genius
Hey, let's go.
But before we get into that, let's take another quick break and enjoy a redemption
A last
code.
Look at that, chat. Where's the
Slap that code
card
on the
game? You
screen.
get a card game and you get your Primo Gems. Relax. Official's like, you just activated my trap card, you fool. This is pretty much like what I want out of the patch. We get an Archon quest, we get an event quest, we get a bunch of mini games, which is pretty low effort for me, so I don't really have to overly focus on it. And a new card game to look forward to. So, and we're probably going to be going back. They didn't say anything about it yet. We might be going back to the 6-week schedule.
During our journey into that, we've stumbled across several NPCs talking about a game called Genius Invocation TCG.
Yep.
So next, we'll introduce this card game that's been taking Teyvat by storm. In the version 3.1 special program, we already revealed that Genius Invocation TCG will be a card game where we can challenge various characters and
I want to
NPCs
see the
or
card
battle
design
against your
so
friends.
bad. I hope they show
But
them.
there is actually a legend behind this game.
Oh.
It is said that a young guy in Sumeru found an ancient casket of tomes in the attic.
Bruh.
He opened it and discovered that the soul of an ancient TCG player called the Crocodile King.
Literally Yu-Gi-Oh!
The Crocodile King possesses him and helps him to gradually climb the ranks to
Okay,
becoming a legendary
Hoyoverse.
TCG
Actually,
player.
this is a
Hang on,
crazy
is it just me,
original
or does that
concept
kinda
that I've
sound
never
like a
heard
plot
of
to a light
before.
bulb?
Genius Invocation TCG is a
Duel!
game where you
Oh my
use a
God, it's
constructed
actually
deck
said
of
it's called a
cards
duel.
to duel against an opponent. The objective is to
Oh,
defeat all of your
Kali!
opponent's character cards.
There's a Kali
That's right.
card!
Also, there are many features and mechanics in the game
Oh,
that
that's
resonate
sick.
with Genshin
The
Impact's
animations?
gameplay. So it shouldn't be too hard for players to get the hang.
Damn, Fatui 8. They
I
got a
even saw
Fatui
some
deck.
elemental reactions in the gameplay.
Yup.
Oh, those
constructed deck
animations
must
look
contain
so
character
dope.
cards. And as you might expect, these character cards have a normal attack,
Oh,
an elemental
Sweet
skill,
Madame,
and
Amber
an
card,
elemental
Ito
burst.
card.
So when a character card deals elemental damage to an enemy, it will cause them to be affected by that element. Then you can
so
switch
there's
to a character card of a
reactions.
different element and use their
Oh my God, they have
abilities to
is that a
trigger an
Timaeus
elemental
card?
reaction.
Wait, did you guys notice that there are even monster character cards?
Yeah,
Can we
I
even
noticed
make a
that.
deck of, like, just the monsters from the game?
Hilly Churl.
You're really getting into
A Hilly
this,
Churl
Max.
deck.
Yeah, I am. I like card games.
Who doesn't?
Ah, this is so cool.
So in Genius Invocation TCG, all actions
What the
require
heck?
you to spend elemental dice.
What the
Each
heck?
round, both you and your opponent will roll 8 elemental dice.
Okay.
Each of these elemental dice can have any one of 8 elemental attributes.
Hold on, but there's only 7 elements in the world of Teyvat.
You're right. So in addition to the 7 standard elements, there's also one called the Omni element.
Oh, it's all
The
of them.
elemental dice required for a character card to perform an action correspond to the character's element. So, for example,
AKA
a Pyro
Aether,
character
the
like
Traveler,
Diluc
he's gonna have
needs
all of the
either Pyro
elements.
or Omni elemental dice to perform
So it's
an
like
action.
each individual, and then you have someone like Aether who has all of them in one. It's the
Also,
Traveler
elemental
element.
dice can be used to switch characters or play a variety
Chef
of other
Mao?
cards,
Oh my God,
such
Tubby?
as equipment cards, event cards,
This is
and
so
support
cool.
cards. All these cards create the potential for a variety of strategies.
Okay.
While playing Genius Invocation TCG, travelers can earn
Prince!
player experience.
Dual Saint
to
of
increase
Cats?
your
What the
player
hell?
level. As your level increases, you'll be able to challenge more characters and
Oh,
NPCs.
so there's a level
By
system too.
completing
Holy
challenges,
shit, they
you
actually
may
popped
earn
off
lucky
with this.
coins, new cards, or other rewards.
Okay.
Lucky coins can be exchanged in the event shop.
Oh my
for cards,
God, weapon
or can
cards
even
too.
unlock
Yo,
dynamic
shout out to
skins
La
for certain
Senora,
cards.
Crimson Witch of
Dynamic
Flame.
Skins? Those
This
are
is
cards
so
that have moving
cool.
illustrations, right?
That's right. All character cards can unlock a dynamic skin.
Oh God,
After
do the
unlocking
do the
that,
cards have
there'll even
lore,
be a cool
please?
bonus animation whenever you cast that character's elemental
This
burst.
is so cool.
And if you're confident in your TCG skills, you can also invite a friend to duel. After
Oh, you
reaching
can
a high enough
duel
player
people.
level, you'll even unlock a matchmaking mode. So be sure to give it a try.
Holy
Travelers
shit.
should
Paimon
note that
card?
playing
It's a
against your
Paimon
friends
card.
or other travelers won't count towards any leaderboards or provide any rewards. You can relax. It's all just for fun.
Okay, so this is actually coded.
Okay, That's everything we
This is
have
actually a goated game mode. I know a lot of people that were like, I hope the card game's good, I hope the card game's good, I hope the card game's good. It seems like it's good. This was a pretty solid patch. What do you guys think about it? What do you guys think of the patch? This is actually pretty light. There's no new area. I just have to look forward to an Archon. Actually, technically, there is an Archon quest, but it's an interlude chapter. So we have the interlude chapter, we have the story quest of the Inazuma event, we got the new card game, and then we have a bunch of mini games which are pretty light, and I can kind of do those on my own, not necessarily for content. But yeah, this is actually kind of what I was interested in. I didn't want anything too overwhelming. I'm kind of sick of exploring for a little bit since I 100%ed the desert and I 100%ed the rain. I 100%ed the desert and the rainforest. So this is exactly what I wanted. Hopefully other people enjoyed it as well. I'm definitely gonna be dueling against. I suck at card games, by the way, and I thought it was gonna be basically like baby's first like Hearthstone, but the card game seems pretty substantial, and it doesn't seem like you're gonna be able to make a deck immediately through all the cards. You have to like work towards getting cards and getting coins, and you know, there's like a level up system to unlock more cards and, you know, duel other NPCs and stuff like that. So I think it's a really cool update. Wind Trace is coming back. We get a new a free 4-star weapon. Yeah, this was great. This was pretty substantial, pretty solid overall. I hope you guys hopefully other people feel the same way. I know that Razor Ninja is doing a $1,000 TCG tournament, so they are hosting a tournament, and since you can invite people, I feel like it's going to be super easy to orchestrate and organize it for the most part, like especially if it's live streamed. But yeah, I'm super excited. I can't wait to see what content people are going to make out of the card game, especially other content creators. Like I said, I'm not a card game guy. I'll probably stream it. I'll probably feature some of my matches against bots, maybe some matches against players. I just need to understand how the mechanics and systems work, honestly, because it seems pretty complex, and I'm not a thinking man when it comes to certain games. Like if it's a competitive thinking game, I'm pretty much like a done deal. I'm fucking cooked. But yeah, this was great. This was awesome. I hope you guys all enjoyed, especially if you guys are watching this over on YouTube. But thank you so much for tuning into the live stream, to everyone live in the chat. And yeah, 3.3 will be out in about 9-10 days, and I'm excited for it.